Fijian Drua play themselves out of finals hopes with a 50-point loss at home to the Waratahs. Chiefs dominate the Highlanders. Hurricanes, with their first ever win over the Blues in Auckland since 2019, and WForce with back-to-back wins for the first time this season to keep their finals hopes alive. Now, a huge round of Super Rugby done and dusted. Round 14, only 2 rounds left. Winning is all that matters now. You have to win. You want to be in the finals. You want to get home finals locked in. You need to be winning, and that's all that matters. For a team like Fijian Drua, where it was their last game at home, they're there and thereabouts to still make the finals, and to go lose to the Waratahs how they did, 50 points put on them, not ideal. For Tars, on the other hand, huge result that for them. That keeps them alive, but that's how it all played out for round 14. Let me know in the comments, what did you like about it? Who played well for you? Who did well for you in fantasy? Let me know in the comments, and we're just going to get straight into it. Kick-on's corner. I've got two bits to talk about for this one. First one, Finianganufu equals the most tries in a season for a player. He's on 16 at the moment, so he's equal with Ben Lamb, also a Hurricanes winger. And oh man, it's heating up. There's 2 more rounds left of the regular season. Hurricanes will play Highlanders and Crusaders. He needs to score 1 more try. We have to all back him. Everyone keep picking him in your fantasy team. Keep putting bets on him to be a try scorer. Every omen, everything we can push towards him to win it or to get that record, he needs it, man. He has been outstanding this year. The Red Bulls in the Prem will be licking their lips. Every single week, you're like, oh, surely he's not going to score again. And he just keeps turning up and keeps scoring. And it's not just scoring tries, man. Like he puts himself in a position 99% of the time to score the try, but then also creates just something from nothing. He can beat 3-4 defenders at will. He's got the ability to chip and chase and collect, like the skill sets there, the explosiveness, the power when he's running with the ball. The biggest thing that I love about how he goes about what he's doing on the weekend on the field is when he gets the ball and takes a split second to decide what he's going to do and just backs himself. And I love that about him. So good to see Finianganufu equal the try scoring record, and I hope he gets it. 2 more games to get it. To be the out-and-out leader, and I really hope he gets it. My other bit is finals hopes. With 2 rounds left, we've got... So Hurricanes, Chiefs, Blues for me are locked in, okay? They are locked in. Crusaders... No, sorry. So Hurricanes, Chiefs, Blues, Crusaders for me are pretty much locked in, okay? Not fully locked in. I think Hurricanes, Chiefs fully locked in. Crusaders, Blues, they can still be a couple of upsets there, but they, for me, like that's all New Zealand top 4, I reckon, which will be after 2 rounds. Brumbies, Reds, Waratahs, Highlanders, Force. They are still within a shot. They've got 2 rounds left. I think WForce, even though they're furthest away from potentially winning or getting into the finals, they've got 2 home games left, and they've just won their last 2 games. They're on a bit of a win streak, a confidence streak. So watch out for them. Highlanders, I also have got in there. They're also they're second last from potentially getting to it. And it's heating up because it's the last 2 rounds, and there's still 5 teams in contention to get those last 2 spots. I think the top 4 are going to be what it is now: Hurricanes, Chiefs, Blues, Crusaders. But for that 5 and 6 spot, it can be any one of those other 5 guys. Any one of Brumbies, Reds, Waratahs, Highlanders, Force. And it's heating up. I'd love who do you guys think? Do you think, to be honest, I think out of those, I think Highlanders will sneak in there. And I think it's going to be either Brumbies or Reds. That's my tip for that. Oh, it's heating up for sure. All right, let's get into the review. So first one, we've got the Chiefs versus the Highlanders, 42-12. My biggest just condolences and prayers and wishes to Caleb Tangitau. 81st minute, game is over, trying to create something from nothing, gets the ball, little goose step, and blows what looks like his knee out. Oh, man. For sure, 10 out of 10 was going to be an All Black this year, Caleb Tangitau, because of the form that he's been in the last 2 years. And it's just like rugby sucks sometimes. It's just so unfortunate. There's nothing that can prepare you for that. That's just rugby sometimes, man. And very, very unfortunate injury there. Man, huge performance this from the Chiefs. I've written down here, the Highlanders were barely holding on, and they were throughout the whole game. Chiefs forwards, so physical, so direct, so accurate with their ball carries as well, really getting to those weaker shoulders, getting the ball little steps before contact or throwing the little pop pass, the little tip on, getting over the ad line. The cleans were really accurate and direct and over the ball. The ball was there on a platter for Xavier Rowe, and they were just going at it. D-Mac out the back looked dangerous. Also, shout out to D-Mac with his injury. That looked bad as well. He was concussed, so I think he'll be the mandatory 11-day stand down. If it's worse, then a little bit longer than that. But Chiefs were on the ball. And I will say, Highlanders, yes, were barely holding on, but really held on in that first 15 minutes because defended their absolute asses off, turned that around, got down the other end of the field, and they were the first ones to score. Lucas Casey with his try. So while I'm saying they barely held on, they did barely hold on. They defended their asses off, turned it around, and then ended up scoring a try. And you're like, okay, we're on one here. But then Chiefs just go bang, bang, bang. Before I get into that, in a losing team, Lucas Casey was outstanding. He's now gotten to that point where we all wanted him to get. We all thought he would get to sooner at super level because of what he's been doing in the NPC, and now it's transferred into super, and he's a quality player, man. Got through so much work. The work rate it's through the roof. The tenacity and just determination when he's carrying the ball, to not go down. He's got 2 or 3 players on top of him. I'm taking another 2, 3, 4 meters every time he carries the ball, and he was really good on both sides of the ball as well. So 1 try, 22 carries, 117 run meters, 9 defenders beaten, 18 tackles, 1 turnover. In a losing team, Lucas Casey, outstanding. Well done there, big fella. And like I said, Chiefs then just bang, bang, bang. Wallace Atiti with a try, lovely no-look inside ball from Arcoy. I thought Arcoy was good as well. He came back then and scored a try himself. His work rate that first 50, 60 minutes was through the roof. Yeah, Wallace Atiti I thought was really good. Now coming back in, he's had up and downs with his injuries, but back in, consistent game time and showing why he won International Breakthrough Player of the Year a couple of years ago. Just outstanding. Also, that determination and grit when he carries the ball. You're not stopping me, first up. You're going to have to take 2 or 3 players to stop me. I'm going to bust through, step, weaker shoulders. I'm going to get through that first line of defense, and I'm going to get over that advantage line. He was on fire in this game and has been on fire the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks stats: 3 tries, 29 carries, 98 run meters, 3 defenders beaten, 2 clean breaks, 32 tackles, 2 turnovers. So Wallace Atiti the last 2 weeks, playing with confidence, playing with swagger, and it's looking up, man. It's looking up. The right end of the season as well to come into form, and man, he's showing what he's worth for sure. Wallace Atiti. Huge win that for the Chiefs. Going over to Fijian Drua versus the Waratahs, 35-50. The Waratahs with a huge win there. A fixture where both teams need a result to potentially get into that final spot. A fixture for the Drua in Fiji where you're usually winning games. A result that you need to get to still have hopes of making the finals. and you get 50 points put on you. Like, it's just not good enough. I know the Drua players will be really upset with that performance. And that's just so disappointing. On the other end, on the flip side, Waratahs made a ton of changes before or leading up to the game this week to their side. Right before kickoff, Akusu Suali'i, he got subbed out. That was a late change there. Dan McKellar wanted a response, made a ton of changes, needed a response, and got it. Put 50 points on the Drua. When last have the Drua conceded 50 points in Fiji? That just doesn't happen. So on the one side, it's a huge result for Waratahs to keep their finals hopes alive. And for the Drua, in a game that mattered, at the time of the season when it mattered, you need to get a result. You need to win to still potentially make the finals. And you get 50 points put on you in your last home game as well. Tough, man, tough. The Drua boys will be upset. The Drua fans will be upset because it's just disappointing. It is just disappointing. I thought Ioane Muananu was really good for the Waratahs, scored 2 tries, and just off the back of getting game time. He was outstanding for the Crusaders last year. Came over to the Waratahs, has been on the bench, then not playing, then on the bench only for a couple of minutes here or there. Starts versus the Drua here and goes on a heater. What a game. From scored a 30-meter try, like the Tempen bowling ball, man, the wrecking ball. Try and stop him. Scored off the back of a maul as well. Really, really good. Love the Harry Potter's try, the little set play off the line out, coming around the corner, throwing the little inside ball. We saw in the Hurricanes versus Blues game, Kini Naholo scored exactly the same. Little set play off the line out. They're coming around the corner, throw the little ball inside, and the winger busts through to score. Did love that. Waratahs were just super clinical, kept the ball alive as well. They almost out Fijian Drua'd the Fijian Drua. They were keeping the ball alive. There was always a support player, really accurate with their offloads, with their passes, chancing their arm, and it paid off for him. I thought Fijian Drua's defense around the ruck, very poor. So many line breaks that the Waratahs made in and around the ruck. But then just in general, their defense was poor. They were 36-7 down at halftime. They did really well to score 4 tries and get a bonus point like that. But like I said at the top, in a game where you need to win, you're at home, it's your last home game, you need to win to potentially still make finals, and you get 50 points put on you. Tough, man. I thought Valentini was good when he came on, more direct, straightened the backline up a bit, created a few opportunities for them. Vakatawa was really good as well, but yeah, like I said, they did well to get the bonus point, but man, in a game where you needed to win to hopefully or potentially make finals, and that's what happens. Tough, man, because now you go on the road. Fijian Drua have to travel to play WForce and the Reds. Tough, man, tough. Blues versus Canes, 24-47. Canes back on top. They just keep going, keep getting up, keep going. No matter who's playing for them, no matter who's sitting out. Roy Gard, Duplessis Karifi didn't play this game and could still put almost 50 points on the Blues in Auckland at a place where they haven't won since 2019. Man, it's the Hurricane season. It is the Hurricane season. That's it. Yes, it's 2 rounds left, and it's taken me that long to say it, but it is. It is. If they don't win it this year with how they're playing, with the troops they have, I don't know when they'll ever win it. If there ever was a championship squad or moment or years, it's the Hurricanes one this year, because how they're playing, just so clinical, the timing, everyone is in sync, everyone knows what they need to do, the passes are all going to hand, all the little neat plays are working out, all their players are fit and playing good rugby at the moment. They're big name players, your Geordie Barretts, your Ruben Loves, Fijian Drua, Duplessis Karifi, Braden Uose, Warner Derns, Basilio Tossi, Xavier Numia, Asafa Moore, all these guys, all the big names are playing really well, and it's all gelling, it's all working together, and it's beautiful to watch. And I really hope they go on to win, because this squad has been building for 4, 5, 6 years now, I reckon. And it's got to a point now where they're all in sync, they're all playing outstanding footy. It's like all individual guys are in the form of their life at the moment, and together that's just working. Because sometimes you can have teams that 1 or 2 guys are playing really well in the form of their life, but together as a team it's not working. But for the Hurricanes, it's working. All those guys are playing outstanding rugby at the moment in the form of their life individually, but as a team it's gelling, it's in sync, and it's working, and it's great to watch. And then, like I said, in the kick-ons corner, Finianganufu equals the top try scorer, 16 for a season. I really hope he can get it, man. He's got Highlanders and Crusaders to do it against. I really hope he can get it. Then the last one, Western Force versus the Reds, 19-14. A huge result for the Force. That's 2 on the trot now. They've got 2 more games left, and both at home. Oh, man, that's it. How good for the Force, and you love to see it. The first half of this game was an absolute struggle to watch. 7 apiece, back and forth, a lot of back and forth, and a lot of nothing as well. Came a little bit more alive in the second half. Western Force did really well defensively, like holding the Reds out, but then they scrambled defense as well to shut the Reds down really well. And it's taken him a while, but Carla Tizana, you dog, into everything, work rate through the roof, both sides of the ball, just everywhere. He's an Energizer Bunny. He's everywhere on the field. Scored 2 tries, 10 carries, 18 tackles, 1 turnover. Man, all over the park and just into everything. You love to see it. And the right time of the season, big name players playing well, that's what you want, man. A huge result that for the Western Force. And they still fight they live to fight another day. They're still in contention to play the finals. 2 home games left. They've just won 2 home games. Man, it's getting interesting. It is getting interesting. And I can't wait for it. What did you guys think of the round? Who played well for you? Who didn't? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.